We are back here in Hicksville, Long Island, New York. We got the returning Bear Bronson here at Creative Pro Wrestling taking on Eric James. Eric James off to a rough start in the black tights with pink trim, taking on, again, Bear Bronson in the black singlet with the red trim. It's been all Bear Bronson early on going here. Once again, Jordan DeLuciano for Creative Pro Wrestling here at the first live show, return of Cap for the first time in over a year. Eric James in a world of trouble here. The unexpected return of Bear Bronson here at Creative Pro Wrestling is another big slap across the back as the shirt finally comes off of Eric James, but he's feeling every inch of those slaps as Bear Bronson just stalking him. Irish whip popping out as Eric James in a big back body drop, and it's been all Bear early on. Bear Bronson now just going to hammer away at Eric James on that middle rope. And Bear Bronson starting off training here at Creative Pro under Brian Myers. Worked his way now working in and now you'll see him in AEW in Bear Country, the tag team on AEW Dark. Bear Bronson, a former Creative Pro champion, as well as many accolades across the independents in the Northeast. And now Bear Bronson going to bring Eric James right in front of the crowd. Just whipping him around like a rag doll, looking for the big slap. Oh, right across the chest. Again, right in front of the crowd as Eric James tries to retaliate with a slap of his own, but it looks like he took the worst of it. Oh, another big slap. The neighboring buildings can hear that, and we're up to a 7 count here. Bronson... He's at a 9 count. Got to get back in the ring. Eric James gets thrown in. Here comes Bear Bronson. Eric James trying to get the ref involved, get the ref in the middle of it. Anything to get Bear off him, and a thumb to the eye. Again, that sneaky Eric James, but it doesn't work out for long as he just throws him back in the corner. Looks like he had another, maybe a head of hair there, maybe raked the ice for a second time, but maybe an opening for Eric James, but not for long. Eric James going to weasel his way out of it, and he's going to post Bear Bronson left shoulder first, right into the post as Eric James finally gets some breathing room. Eric James, the former Creative Pro TV champion, held that title for over a year until he lost to the Creative Pro Quarantine Cup winner and lost that title to the undefeated Slade. As Eric James, knee to the back, sends Bear Bronson face first into the concrete wall as Eric James going to slither back into the ring looking for a count-out win here as the ref hits 7. Ref up to a 9 count, but Bear Bronson be able to beat it. But right as he walks into the ring, Eric James being right back on top of it. Eric James, after dropping that title, is looking to string off some consecutive wins here. Not really able to find his way as he goes into a cover here. Quick kick out, though, by Bear Bronson. As I was saying, Eric James looking to find his way after dropping that Creative Pro TV title that he held for so long. Had a brief reunion in the tag team division with the current Creative Pro champion VSK, but that did not last very long as he's now back to singles, now one-on-one to the returning Bear Bronson. Eric James going to drop a leaping elbow on Bear Bronson after the tough start where Eric James could not get out of his own way. He's going to land 2 consecutive elbows and stay in control of Bear Bronson. And again, boot to the eyes, I believe. That might be the 3rd time he's gone to the eyes of Bear Bronson. Very sneaky, very cold and calculated there by Eric James. Now, Bear Bronson, not a guy you want to piss off. I mean, just looking at him, looks like a guy you don't want to get on the bad side of. But Eric James going to counter out of that. Bear Bronson looking for a head of steam off the ropes. Meets a dropkick into the cover. And Bear Bronson kicking out. Not just yet for Eric James. Bear Bronson, again, not a guy you want to be on the bad side of. We've seen his very vicious side of him in his feuds in the past with Johnny Clash here at Creative Pro Wrestling. We've seen him on the Indies. We've seen him now on AEW Dark, part of Bear Country. Right now, after a very slow start and not able to avoid the chops Eric James was, now Eric James looking to wear down the big guy. Eric James in that waistlock, but Bear just throwing him right off. Oh, nice elbow catching him, and a step-up Pele kick. Off the ropes goes Eric James. Up and over, looking for a pin, but way too much weight there for Bear Bronson as he just sits on him, but then Eric James able to kick out. Eric James are able to get out of that waistlock predicament with that Pele kick, but now right back into a world of trouble. All that weight of Bear Bronson. He's a big boy, crushing onto the sternum of Eric James. Now he's just going to hold him lifelessly as he's going to swing away at the top and the back of Eric James as he's just going to meet this punishment. He's just got to fall down and get out of the way here. Looking for a head of steam here. Eric James able to duck the clothesline, but he meets another one. Inside out goes Eric James. Is that all she wrote? And Eric James kicking out. That's as much as that took a toll on Eric James. It took a lot out of Bear Bronson, who was taking a beating after that early good start there. He was taking some beating from Eric James, getting wear down in the center of the ring. So as much damage as he just did to Eric James, Bear Bronson needs a breather of his own. But a little bit too much time, wasted a little bit too much perhaps. Eric James roll up, not working out there. Bear Bronson able to kick out, but Bronson meets a boot and a neck breaker. Eric James off the ropes, running kick to the face, took his head off. Eric James going to pick up Bear Bronson, looking to plant him with that spike DDT. It's put away so many here, Creative Pro. Eric James now looking for a Northern Light suplex, and he got it. But Bear Bronson pops right back up. Eric James thrown away. Bear Bronson popped right back up. And Eric James looking to rally just like Bear Bronson did, but not enough in the tank there as he just falls Ric Flair-esque lifelessly to the mat. Bear Bronson looking to go up top maybe. Eric James now back to his feet, looking to bounce off the middle rope into a powerbomb. Bouncing Bear Bronson, snapping his head back from the middle rope. Eric James looking to climb up top now. Bear Bronson sitting there lifelessly, crossbody into the quick cover. Bronson kicking out. Both of these men pushing each other to the limit here. Both men using everything they got in the tank now. Bronson, Eric James, both down, center of the ring here. Both Bronson and Eric James going to use each other's weight to try to get back to their feet as Eric James starts first with the strikes. But Bear Bronson just eating them is going to deliver some strikes of his own. Both men again using each other's weight to get back to their feet. Finally, Eric James going to rally off some elbows, then an uppercut. Bear Bronson looking to retaliate with 2 shots of his own. Make it 3. Looking for a big 4th one, and he connects, staggering back Eric James, and a super kick. But Bear Bronson just eats it, but then eats another super kick of Eric James. Eric James rolling off Bear Bronson. Spinning side slam by Bear Bronson. Able to just rally off those super kicks. Bear Bronson looking to keep the momentum here. Bear Bronson looking to feed off this crowd in Hicksville. Looking to drop him into that pile driver. That might be all she wrote for Eric James and Bear Bronson with a successful return to Creative Pro Wrestling.